YouTube? It's Boardsy, and in this video, I'm just going to be talking about this 3D printed 57-gram wireless mouse I recently commissioned from CryoMods, and why I think that mice like this are going to be the fucking future. So first off, it's kind of apparent that many companies are still making wired mice, like at least for the next like year at the very minimum. Wired mice are still going to be way more mainstream than wireless. So if you do want something wireless and like extremely fancy, this is basically your only option. Most people, when they think about 3D printed mice, they think of Piranha. But there's way more people than just Piranha. And a mouse like this, it is completely different. Like it's a nice matte coating. It's not like that plasticky, like transparent see-through shit that you think of when you think of like a 3D printed mouse. Like this is a real like sanded down coating. It feels almost even like chalky, sort of like the G203's coating, and I'm a huge fan. These holes, they're extremely small, very nice, similar to like fucking Final Mouse holes, and you can get whatever switches you want. There's a ton of customization. I got Japanese Omrons in mine, and I could not be more satisfied. There's no quality issues with the clicks, which is really all I cared about. Like, I am not about to use a fucking mouse with shitty clicks that I paid $150 for, and this mouse has some of the best clicks I've used. Extremely snappy. I'll do a sound test. And I'll even do a DPI button sound test because it's a snappier DPI button than I've ever used. The clicks one more time. But yeah, the clicks are definitely something I've never used before. I can't even explain how they feel. It's like sort of suppressed almost, but still extremely snappy. The thing about this mouse is it's not like you can just buy it on fucking eBay. I did have to commission it, and it was basically a 2-month process. I initially reached out to him in the beginning of August, and I just got this mouse yesterday. That's why this isn't a full review either, because I haven't had a ton of time to use it. I'm just going off of like what I can literally see on the mouse and note about the quality of it. And like I said before, it is an extremely high quality product, minus the side buttons and a bit of side flex, but it's really nothing I'm complaining about. At least it doesn't fucking crack open like the Model D- did. The feet, he originally put on some G Pro wireless Tiger Arc ones, but I didn't like them, so I threw on some fucking Viper Mini core pads. You can basically use whatever feet you want. I'm going to talk about how mine charges. Mine uses hearing aid batteries that you can just remove from here. You could also get a rechargeable option, but that makes it heavier. And he said it would have made it about 64 grams, while this one weighs 57 grams. And that is fucking ridiculous. Compare that to any mainstream, like, available wireless mouse on the market right now, and none of them are even close to 57 grams. Ponage is the closest, and that's like fucking still 70. So it's extremely nice, extremely light, very nice to swipe around. Not going to talk too much about the shape in this video, like I said, but when using this mouse, it's wireless, it's high quality. What more do you really want? The price is reasonable compared to a lot of other shit on the market. And this isn't for somebody who's like, oh, should I get the G203 or the Viper Mini? This is for somebody who already like is a mouse enthusiast. You know what you want, and you just want to make something your end game. And my camera fucking died. Sorry about that, but the reason I'm like so excited about this product and 3D printed wireless mice in general is because it's basically whatever you want it to be. You're no longer like held to whatever companies decide to make. If you want a shape that's wireless, you can just fucking commission somebody to do that for you. And maybe if you have a 3D printer and the talent to do it on your own, but not many people do. But like even like the holes are painted, and that is just fucking insane detail. And obviously the design at the front, this is beautiful. That is the only word. And on the clicks, wow, just truly mesmerizing. But like I was saying, you're no longer limited to what companies offer you. If you want a wireless XM1 and you don't want to wait for Endgame to make it, just fucking commission it. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but then again, it is wireless. Wireless comes at a price, and he's really not making that much money per mouse, or at least I can't imagine. Because first off, it takes a ton of time. He has to buy a G305, has to buy all of the switches, and it's like a long process, many steps. So I can't imagine he's making much. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. And yeah, it's a high quality mouse, and when it's in hand, it does not feel like a piece of junk. And I'm happy to finally be able to confirm that. And I think that these are the future. I'm excited to see if you guys commission anything, what you guys do commission. I'm not like saying go out, you need one of these. It's a premium product. Get it if you want to pay the premium price for it. But I have, and I'm satisfied with it. And that's going to be all for this video. I'll drop a full review in the upcoming days when I know more about like how I actually like feel about the mouse. But in terms of the idea of the mice and this one, high quality.